the G.O.A.T Podcast, a weekly sports podcast for kids by kids, where it's all sports all the time. I'm your host, Saki. Welcome to this week's show for Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. This is our 20th episode. Thank you for everybody who listens and supports our show. In IPL news, the IPL continues to impress with its multiple amazing moments of the week. The first one is on Monday, the Kolkata Knight Riders took down the Gujarat Titans in a thriller. In the second to last over, Rashid Khan picks up the very first hat-trick in IPL 2023. Rashid Khan, on the very first ball of his over, bowled on the offside, and Andre Russell swung at it and nicked it straight to the backup wicketkeeper, K.S. Burra. On the second ball of the over, Rashid Khan takes another huge wicket of Sunil Narine, as Narine punches it straight to the fielder for another wicket. On the third ball of the over, Rashid Khan bowls a googly to Shahidul Thakur, and it hits him on the pads. The umpire raises a finger and gives the signal out. Shahidul Thakur reviews the play and finds out that there was no bat involved and got 3 reds on the ball tracking machine. At this point, every single person who was watching said this was the end of KKR, but Rinku Singh and Umesh Yadav didn't think so. With 29 runs needed in 6 balls, it was Yash Dayal's over. On the first ball of Yash Dayal's over, Umesh Yadav was on strike, and he hit a single to get Rinku Singh on strike. Rinku Singh, on the second ball of the over, he smacked the ball over extra covers for 6. Now they only needed 22 runs in 4 balls. Again, Rinku Singh hit a 6 to square leg this time. Now it was 16 runs off 3 balls. Yash Dayal misses his length once again, and can you guess what happened? Rinku Singh hits another 6, and this continued until it was 1 ball and 4 runs needed for KKR. Rinku Singh smashes the ball straight down the ground for 6. KKR win by 3 wickets. There was another stunner Monday morning when Mumbai Indians were batting to chase the total of 172 runs that the Delhi Capitals had set. It was another match that came down to the last and final over. 5 runs needed off 6 balls. Anrik Nortje was bowling the last over. Cameron Green and Tim David were at the crease on the first ball. Nortje bowled a dead Yorker at the stumps for 1 run. On the second ball of the over, Tim David smacks the ball towards mid-wicket, but there was a fielder there. The fielder dropped the catch. That would later be proved very costly. Another Yorker on the third and the 5th ball. On the 6th ball, Mumbai Indians needed 2 runs off 1 ball. Tim David was at the crease, and Nortje doesn't bowl the Yorker. He sticks to his leg, and it's punched to long off, where the captain David Warner was standing. Warner collected the ball great, but his throw to Abhishek Porel was too high. Porel grabbed the ball and hit the stumps, but at the exact same time, Tim David takes a monster dive that makes it really close. They checked the side on camera, and it showed that David had reached the crease. Next is the Go of the Week, where we look at the greatest of all time in sports. This week's Go is Mia Hamm. Mia Hamm is a former American professional soccer player, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and 2-time FIFA Women's World Cup champion. Commonly known as the greatest player of all time, she played as a forward for the United States women's national soccer team from 1987 to 2004. Hamm was the face of Women's United Soccer Association, the WUSA, the first professional women's soccer league in the United States, where she played for the Washington Freedom from 2001 to 2003. She played college soccer for the North Carolina Tar Heels women's soccer team and helped the team win 4 NCAA Division I women's soccer championship titles. One of her most famous quotes are, "I am building a fire, and every day I train. I add more fuel. At just the right moment, I light the match." Hamm competed in 4 FIFA Women's World Cup tournaments, the inaugural 1991 in China, 1995 in Sweden, 1999 and 2003 in the United States. She led the team at 3 Olympic Games, including 1996 in Atlanta, the first time women's soccer was played, 2000 in Sydney, and 2004 in Athens. She completed her international career having played in 42 matches and scored 14 goals at these 7 international tournaments. Hamm held the record for the most international goals scored until 2013 and remains in 3rd place behind former striker Abby Wambach and Canadian striker Christine Sinclair as of 2017. She ranks third in history of the United States national team for international caps and first for career assists. Twice named FIFA World Player of the Year in 2001 and 2002, Hamm and her teammate Michelle Akers were hailed by Pelé as two of FIFA's greatest 125 living players when he included them in the FIFA 100 to celebrate the organization's 100th anniversary. Hamm was named U.S. Soccer Female Athlete of the Year 5 years in a row and won 3 ESPY awards, including Soccer Player of the Year and Female Athlete of the Year. The Women's Sports Foundation named her Sportswoman of the Year in 1997 and 1999. She was inducted into the National Soccer Hall of Fame, Alabama Sports Hall of Fame, Texas Sports Hall of Fame, North Carolina Soccer Hall of Fame, and was the first woman inducted into the World Football Hall of Fame. Mia Hamm, you are truly the greatest of all time. Gather all your friends and frenemies for the GOAT Weekly Sports Quiz. We are going to do something special because this is the 20th episode. Today, instead of a normal quiz, we will be doing a rerun of the hardest questions that we thought we could refresh your memory with. What is the slang name given to an unplayable ball in cricket? A Jaffa. The Grand National is famous for which sport? The Grand National is a world-famous horse race, more specifically steeplechase, held in Liverpool, England. Who holds the records for the most goals scored in a single FIFA Women's World Cup tournament? Marta Vieira da Silva. Who broke the record for the fastest double century in a one-day international cricket in 2022? Ishan Kishan's double ton against Bangladesh in just 126 balls, besting Chris Gale's 138. What was the original name of the New York Jets in the NFL? The New York Titans. Weekly shoutouts. This week, the Seattle Cyclones have landed in the very hot Houston, Texas. They will be competing in the Women's Houston Tournament. They have a doubleheader on Friday and Saturday, which I will be broadcasting a little bit of live on Instagram. And that's our show. Thank you for listening to the G.O.A.T Sports Podcast. Expect a new episode weekly in your favorite podcast app. And please do not forget to subscribe. Do leave your comments and ratings for our show. If you would like your team to be featured in our weekly shoutouts or any other comments, please reach us by email at the G.O.A.T Kids Sports Podcast at gmail.com or at G.O.A.T Sportscast on Twitter. Please visit the GoatSportspodcast.com for show notes. See you next week.